I don't know if this is for me. Like, what is happening? Hey, my glam boo things. We are back at it again with another video. And if you ever woken up and thought, wow, I look like I haven't slept since 2018, then this one is for you. Kosas just came out with a brand new extra bright serum color corrector. And if you know me, you know that I'm always chasing a bright and beautiful under eye. So of course we have to see what's up with it. Is this about to replace every color corrector in my collection? Let's find out. But let me tell you that I love this one from Natasha Denona. So we're gonna have to compare them. I don't know, babe, but hopefully this is the ultimate cure for dark circles. I mean, the claims are claiming. This is claiming to be a full coverage dark circle corrector, brightening and visibly depuffing serum all in one. That is the fastest way to transform tired eyes. It is infused with hyaluronic acid, caffeine, and dipeptide 2 that visibly reduce puffiness, and acetyl terapeptide 5 that visibly smooths, firms, and reduces the sign of aging. This is available in 5 different shades, and of course I got you swatches of all of them, so make sure you screenshot them so you can get the right shade for you. Okay, baby, excuse my hot mess because I know I look like a hot mess right now, but I just woke up not so long ago. I still have to do my makeup. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I freaking slept for like less than 5 hours, so it is what it is. Okay, we're not here to fake it until we make it. That's not what we do, right? Still have to apply foundation because I'm not gonna apply the color corrector without a base. So really quick, I'm gonna be using the Rose and Ben's beauty brush. This is the C42. You already saw how the Kosas on the shade Illusion looks, and then this is Natasha Denona on the shade C3. So far, this is my favorite color correctors of all of the color correctors out there. I'm not even a fan of the Huda Beauty color corrector. I'm just not, never been. I don't like it. So in the Huda Beauty and this one from Natasha Denona, I have always told you guys that this is the winner. Let's see which one is better now, Kosas or Natasha Denona. I'm wondering. I really want to find out already. Between the Kosas and the one from Natasha Denona, the Kosas one, it's pink, and then the one from Natasha Denona, it's orange. So of Rib, you already know that if you're looking for something peach, Natasha Denona. If you're looking for something pinky, peachy, then Kosas. When it comes to the packaging, it's the same packaging as the Kosas concealer. I think the only different thing here, it is the cap. Let's pop a picture right here. Yes, so this is yellow, and then this is like a metallic-y situation with a little yellow. I told you at the beginning of the video that I was going to compare the Kosas color corrector with the Natasha Denona one. I already compared them. I'm not going to apply them under the eyes because, as you can see, when it comes to the shades, they're totally different vibes, totally different colors, undertones. They're not the same at all. So we already know that they're not going to look the same under the eyes. So what we're going to be doing now is that in one side, I'm going to be applying the color corrector and then the concealer on top. Actually, I'm going to be using the color corrector in this side, because this side, when it comes to the dark circles, it's a little bit worse than here. So I'm going to apply the color corrector and then the concealer on top in this side, and then in the other side, I'm only going to be using the concealer by itself with no color corrector. And then like that, we can see the difference. We can see which one looks better. Now let's move to the application and let me bring it up in my grill. I'm going to be blending the color corrector with the Makeup America concealer brush in this side, and then here I'm going to be blending the concealer with the BK Beauty 8506 brush. I don't want to be using the same brush for both of the sizes because I don't want no confusion. So let me start in this side with the color corrector. You can clearly see that everything down here looks 100% worse than here, and that's because I'll be sleeping in this side. I'm gonna have to start sleeping in this side. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna apply one dot here, and I don't want to apply too much because I want to see what a little bit does. You get what I'm saying? And a little dot right there. Let's blend it. Okay, so it is actually really stretchy. Look at that. Look how much that little dot gave me. It basically gave me for all of this. It is really nice and creamy. It blends super quick and easy, as you can see, and it's lightweight. It's giving me a good amount of hydration because I'm big when it comes to, like, I like my color correctors to be hydrating, but not too hydrating to the point that they be looking glowy. Like, I do not want my color corrector to be glowy. I want it to be hydrating but not glowy, and this one is giving me that, nothing more, nothing less. I'm loving how brightening it is. It immediately like woken up my under eye. I still see the dentation under my eye and a little bit of like the gray, down there, but I do want to see if it's buildable, or maybe I need a tiny little bitty more coverage, like down here. I am gonna let it dry for a few seconds before I blend it. It is very important that you fully let your color corrector dry. So apply it, blend it, and then let it sit under your eyes for like a minute, 2 minutes, max 3 minutes. So just go do something. I don't know if it's morning, go brush your teeth, do whatever you gotta do, go make coffee, eat breakfast, and then come back and blend it. Make sure that the color corrector is dry before you put your concealer on, please. You don't want the color corrector to be mixing with your concealer, because then you're gonna have un arroz con mango and then you're over there complaining why the color corrector don't work. No. I was just looking at myself in the mirror, really good in the mirror, and I want to bring you closer because I want you to see something. Again, this little dot right here been there for like less than a minute, and I just realized that I am having some separation already under my eyes. Like, can you see it? Why is that cracking and separating like that? I don't really know how I feel about this looking already like that, to be honest with you. Like, I'm literally gonna finish my makeup off camera and it's like 9 something, about to be 10 in the morning. I'm gonna try to have this color corrector all day to like 8, 9 p.m. So today we are doing it. Where is my concealer? I'm gonna be using my Gucci concealer, which I know this baby, it's not gonna let me down. So if this looks fucked up and bad, at the end of the day, it is not because of the concealer. It is fully because of the color corrector. Let me apply the concealer on top of the color corrector. The color corrector, it is already fully dry. And then in the other side, the concealer by itself. I lower my lights a little bit because I want you to see everything even more clear. Let me blend the side with the color corrector first. This is making my beautiful Gucci concealer look like shit. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, how can you? I dare you! Ew! Let me switch brushes, and then now this side. Like, look how beautiful this concealer blends. Like, seriously. Like, look how patchy it looks right here. And look how beautiful and natural and lightweight and stunning it looks in this side with the concealer by itself. It looks super makeup-y. Like, look how thick it looks right here by the inner corner of my under eye. It looks super patchy. Let me bring you even closer. Like, look at this. It's cracking, it's separating, everything in the book. This is with the Kosas color corrector and the concealer, and this is the concealer by itself, which looks chef kiss. You do see a little bit of the darkness, yada yada yada, but I'm not mad at it. I am mad at this. Like, this is kind of pissing me off. This is getting to me. This is not giving at all, not even a little bit. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm going to try to fix this the best I can right now when I get off camera, whenever I finish my makeup. But to be honest with you, one thing that we're not going to do is sugarcoat anything like that. We're not doing that, okay? Like, this is what it is. This is how it's looking. This is what we have so far. And yes, of course, I'm gonna try to fix it a little bit because I don't want to go out like this, but at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay, listen to me. No, okay? I'm super cold, so I put on my little cute ass fluffy teddy bear jacket on, and I took my makeup off. I reapply my foundation freshly again, and we are doing this again one more time. Yes. First of all, because I'm fair. And second of all, because being totally honest with you, keeping it 100, I tried this color corrector yesterday for a short video that I did for you guys, and it looked good. Like, I liked it, to be honest with you. So what happened today? You get what I'm saying? Like, this color corrector, a few minutes ago when I had it on, it looked horrible. It was separating, it was cracking, it looked patchy, it looked dry, everything in the book. So what's the problem? Like, that was actually really weird. So I started thinking, and I think I found the problem. I put this on top of the Aqua Bomb Eye Gel from Believe, and I don't think that these two are compatible, okay? This is a serum-y consistency, and this is a gel aqua water situation, so of course not. Yesterday when I put it on top of the Tatcha eye cream. So let's do this again, because I'm not gonna give this color corrector a shitty ass review or sit here and tell you I don't like it when it was actually me. Like, I should know better not to put a serum consistent on top of like a water consistency. You get what I'm saying? So let me put on my eye cream really quick. This is the one from Tatcha, the new one. My new obsession. And don't get me wrong, that Aqua Bomb eye gel from Believe, it is everything to me. Like, I use it every single day. Now that I have this one, I keep rotating through them, but this is bomb. But of course, it's like everything, it's a water consistency, so it's not gonna look good with everything. Let's try this again. I'm gonna use the color corrector in this side because this is my worst side, and then the concealer by itself in the other side. I'm only gonna use a little bit. This is less than what I used yesterday, and I'm gonna be blending it with the Makeup by Mario concealer brush. Like, look how beautiful it blends. And it's super stretchy. I like that. And it immediately gives you hydration with a little bit of glow. Not too much. Because I don't like when my color correctors are too glowy. See, it blends super quick. Super, super quick and easy. Look at the difference. Even on the way you blend it. Okay? Like before, when I blended it on top of the Aqua Bomb eye gel, it was like kind of like tugging. It's not doing that right now. With the Kosas color corrector, this is my bare under eye. I have dark circles, redness, you see purple, gray, and everything down there. And then in here, it already covered everything up. Love how brightening it is. And it gave me a awake look. Even though I still see the dentation right here, you don't see the dark circle. Remember that you have to let it dry fully, all the way dry before you put the concealer on top. So while the color corrector is drying, I'm gonna move to my other under eye and I'm gonna apply the concealer because we're not using the color corrector here. So let's do this. A little bit of concealer with no color corrector. Look how beautiful this concealer is. It gets me all the times. So pretty. And a little bit of this goes a long way, so you don't need to apply it a lot. This is the concealer by itself, the one from Gucci. And in this side, we have the new Kosas Extra Bright Serum Color Corrector. I lower my light so you can see everything a little bit more clear. This is the Kosas Color Corrector by itself with no concealer. And then here, we only have the concealer by itself. I do want to apply a tiny little bit more of color corrector like I did before. And I'm going to apply one more dab right here where I have the dentation. I'm gonna let it sit there for a few seconds before I blend it. I'm in a rush, I have to go outside, so let's speed this up. Let's help it a little bit. If you have your fan, if you have this, use it. Make sure it dries a little bit. Now I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna try to blend it more on this area. See how it looks a little bit fuller? And then whatever I have left on my brush, I'm gonna bring it up. To be honest with you, this color corrector actually looks good by itself with no concealer. I mean, I like it. See, this is what it is. It's not cracking, it's not separating, it's not looking weird, none of that. Like, this looks good. Okay, so this is where we are right now. The color corrector, it's creasing a tiny little bitty. So I'm gonna grab my finger, I already have it on my hand, and I'm gonna blend this little leftover creases, which is totally normal because even concealers, they're gonna crease. You get what I'm saying? Just blend it a little bit. This is how it looks after I blend it with my finger. It is dry already. And one of the things that I'm really liking about this color corrector is that it dries quick, which is super important to me because I need my color corrector to dry down fast. I be doing the whole color corrector, then powder, and then concealer. I like it. You can do that. That looks good. But I'd rather do without the powder. I like it more just the color corrector and then dry and then the concealer on top. I like the way it looks like that better. Plus, it's a lot easier and a lot faster. Now I'm gonna apply my concealer on top. A little bit right here and right here. And let's see how it blends and how it looks on top of the Kosas color corrector. Wow, what a difference from before. Oh my gosh, I knew something was wrong. I knew it. And it looks a lot more brightening than this side. And now I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna be using the Makeup by Mario loose powder and his powder puff, of course. I still see the dentation, which is bothering me. I'm also seeing a little bit of the dark circles popping through and some of the gray under my eyes. I'm sure you can see it. Like, oh, this side looks so much better though. I can't really judge it like that because like I told you before, and you can clearly see that this is my worst side. So of course, everything right here, it's gonna look so much better. But we do see the dark circle right there though. I mean, it's there. Like, I'm not it's there, you see it. So whatever, let's just set it and see what happens. Always go back and blend your concealer before you apply any powder. And I'm only gonna be setting right under my eye because I have to do a review for a cream blush. And I need this without powder. And then now let me make sure I don't have no fine lines. Stay looking up and set. Okay, so here you have the Kosas Color Corrector with the Gucci concealer. And here you have the Gucci concealer by itself. See, it looks a lot better after you set it. This Makeup and Mary Lou's powder makes the under eye look flawless. So I know that it is helping the color corrector look better though. So far, I'm really loving the way it looks. Love the way that the concealer blended on top. And I also love the way that the powder went on top. Super nice, super smoothly. It looks really good after you set it with powder. I actually like the way the color corrector looks more with the powder than without the powder. Now I'm gonna get off camera. I'm gonna finish my makeup. And then again, we're gonna have this color corrector on all day. And let's see what happens at the end of the day. I love you. Hey babes, so I already had the color corrector for a little longer than 4 hours. I went to Publix and then I came back. They're doing work in my house. Actually, let me show you. We're doing a media accent wall that is coming out. A dream. This is it. Yes, who else haven't took their Christmas tree down? Don't judge me, okay? I have to buy a container for me to put everything away. And I promise you I'm gonna do it soon. So they have this little section here closed up because they put the little mud, whatever they be doing, you know, things that I don't know nothing about. And here, this is it. There's that one right there. Both of the sides are feeling the same, and I'm not mad at it. I do really like the way it looks so far. All right, babes, this is it. I already had this color corrector on for like 10 hours. I just finished this little shoe, or like the little project that I'm doing with my son. This little thing right here took me like 3 hours. Here, baby. And I'm about to go down to my studio to show you how everything looks, let you know my final thoughts. But this is how the color corrector looks after 10 hours. The creases are there, the dark circles are there. So I don't know how I feel about this. I'm beat, yo. Like, I already had this color corrector for what? More than 10 hours. Like, today I did it all. I woke up, I did homework with my sons, I went to the supermarket, I came back, I record, I cook, I helped my son with like a little project. He's trying to do like a Sonic or Shadow, I don't even know the name, one of them, like a little plushie, and then he put me, basically I'm the one doing it, and it's like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into when I told him yes, that I will help him. I think my face is saying it all, right? We need a little some on the lips because we're dry AF. I am dying to take this makeup off and go to sleep. After 10 hours wear, the real true about the Kosas Extra Bright Serum Color Corrector, it is not what I hoped for. Like, I really wanted to love it. I really wanted this color corrector to be a game changer, but after a full day wear test, I have to be honest, this is just like, it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's not special at all. Don't get me wrong though, this is not a bad product. It's just, it didn't wow me or outperform some other color correctors that I tried before. So what's the point? You get what I'm saying? This is just okay. Like, it didn't do much to my under eyes. Like this, the color corrector with the concealer doesn't really look better than the concealer by itself. So why would I add another extra step to my makeup routine when it's not really doing anything for my under eyes? Like, all this did, in my opinion, it added a little bit of brightening, but that's it. It claims to be full coverage. I don't think it is. It is not full coverage. So the question that we're all waiting for, is the Kosas Extra Bright Serum Color Corrector a must-have? No. Don't go waste your money on this. You don't need it. It didn't hit the mark for me. Nothing about this color corrector stood out for the price and the hype, I expected a lot more. This is just so basic. Like, I actually have concealers that they will cover the dark circles better than this color corrector did, and that's crazy. Like, especially if you have a lot going on under your eyes and a lot of dark circles, this is just not gonna do it for you. Like, I love the brightness situation. I also know that the pinky shade that they have will look so freaking pretty if you're looking for like that pinky vibe under your eyes, but that's about it, you know? But when it comes to the color correction, you want the dark circles gone, this is not the one. But what do you think? Have you tried it, or are you planning to? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you made it to this point of the video, leave me this little emoji in the comments so I know you made it all the way to the end of the video with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe down below, hit the notification bell so you never miss any of my reviews, because I will keep it 100% real with you every single time. And I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.